Garcia de Fleury. Venezuela was consecrated to the Blessed Sacrament thanks to the approval of Pope Leo XIII and the request from Venezuela in the person of Father Juan Bautista Castro. This is a religious and historical event of profound significance. Being consecrated to the Blessed Sacrament implies a solemn act by which the entire nation is united, dedicated, and offered to God. When we speak of consecration to the Blessed Sacrament, we're specifically referring to Jesus in the Eucharist, that is, to the real presence of Christ in the species of bread and wine, as the Catholic faith professes. The consecration of Venezuela is not a symbolic gesture. It's an explicit declaration that God is the supreme Lord of the nation and that his laws and principles must guide the life of the country. It implies a commitment on the part of the faithful to live according to Christian values, honor Christ in the Eucharist, and promote the faith. When Pope Leo XIII approved the consecration of Venezuela to the Blessed Sacrament, bishops, priests, religious men and women, and the faithful gathered on Sunday, July the 2nd, 1899, in Caracas Cathedral to formalize the consecration. Church bells throughout the country rang with joy. This event occurred in a context of political and social instability in the country and was seen as a plea for divine intervention to restore peace and order. The implications of this consecration are multiple and resonate at different levels. In the religious and spiritual sphere, it strengthens the Catholic identity of the population, rooting it in a deep tradition of faith. It invites us to foster devotion to the Blessed Sacrament, promoting practices such as Eucharistic adoration, Corpus Christi processions, greater participation in Mass, living the Eucharist as the center of our lives, and transforming the world through the values of the gospel, thus being a true reflection of Christ's presence in society. The fact that Venezuela is the only country in the world consecrated to the Blessed Sacrament motivates Catholics to pray constantly for Venezuela, asking for divine intercession for the changes and challenges it faces. In the social and cultural sphere, the consecration means that Christian values such as justice, charity, respect for life, and family should be the foundation of Venezuelan society. The consecration is intended to influence public morality and decision making, both at the individual and governmental levels. In times of crisis, consecration to the Blessed Sacrament becomes a symbol of hope and a call for spiritual unity to overcome adversity. Although Venezuela is a secular state, this consecration implies that the ethical and moral principles derived from the Catholic faith should inspire public policies and serve as a moral benchmark for judging the actions of government officials and society in general in the light of the principles of faith. The fact that Venezuela is a country consecrated to the Blessed Sacrament means that the nation has been placed under the protection and rule of Jesus Christ in the Eucharist. It implies a commitment to live according to Christian values and a constant search for divine blessing for the nation, influencing the religious and social life as well as the moral and ethical direction of the country, guided by God, because Venezuelans know that with God we always win.